Hello everyone, the son of the West again. I've come to point everyone in the right direction, but before I can do what I've come into your awareness to do, you must realize a scary truth. You have been enslaved. And it happened before you even realized what was happening, before you were strong enough to do anything about it, before you were capable of fighting back. It happened before your memory begins, and one of the most binding aspects of your enslavement is the taught idea that we have basic freedoms, the taught idea that we are free. One of the most important tools for the slave owners to use in enslaving the masses is fear. Fear of loss, fear of death, fear of punishment, fear of hunger, fear of thirst. There is that which God created specifically for us to overcome these fears, such as psilocybin cubensis mushrooms and other entheogens, which inspire spiritual thinking, but the slave owners have made true spirituality illegal, as well as the freedom to be exploring your own consciousnesses. Now, it's like I said, the taught idea that we already are free makes us complacent. It makes us not want to go free. It is these men, slave owners, who were put in charge of the children of God, who were supposed to point everyone in the right direction, but they have not. Instead, they've trapped the children in misdirection, distraction, confusion, insatiable desire, and ultimately forced the masses down the path of self-destruction. Man programs us to think the way of death. God helps us to see the way of life. Wait, you still can't see you're a slave? You don't want to believe it? As humanity, we are monkey see, monkey do. We end up doing what we see or saw our parents doing, because our parents were enslaved as well, although they didn't know either. This is why Jesus said in the Gospel of Thomas, number 101, "Whoever does not hate and mother as I do cannot be my disciple. Whoever does not love and mother as I do cannot be my disciple. For my mother, but my true mother, which is love, gave me life." Okay, now, I will make it real easy to understand for you. Let me show you a tax pie, which your leaders achieve great comfort from and don't want you to think about. The average American worker makes about $50,000 a year. But say your gross yearly income is $100,000, although the 40-hour-a-week worker at minimum wage is only making $15,080 a year gross. The lowest government employee is averaging $56,000 a year gross, and the president brings in $400,000 a year, plus another $200,000 in tax-free expense budgets while in office, and another $200,000 per year in retirement. He also gets security, Secret Service, and travel expenses, assistant expenses once out of office for doing nothing. I guess it pays to lead, distract, and control the masses. Now, I'm not saying everyone should stop paying taxes. I'm just saying enough is enough. Look for yourself. Here, let me show you a tax pie. So, this piece represents the 25% that we lose to federal income tax, state income tax, Social Security, and Medicare. Every American automatically loses 25% right off the top. The 25% is taken from us before we even see it. It goes into programs like Social Security, but 87.5% of people will die before 65. This blue piece represents sales tax, or their share of the money you spend. So we've now lost 25% on what we've earned and another 4 to 10% on the money we've spent. Wait, it gets worse. Our 100% is now 65 because we simply use money. Now, in order to keep our 65% coming in, we must keep working, and therefore the cost of transport to work and back. So the next percentage we lose is to the fuel industry, which keeps raising the price of gas. Another 4 to 8% of our income is now gone so that we can continue using money and earning money. Gasoline is not the only associated with transportation to and from the fields. We are also responsible to pay the government another percentage for registration fees, but it doesn't stop there either. As I said, it doesn't stop there. Registration fees and insurance are also required if you choose to drive a vehicle to and from the fields where you earn your living. Registration fees are direct income from the government, and the insurance industry is a great tax producer. Also, if you own and drive a vehicle, then you must pay for the upkeep of that vehicle. So now we've lost a large amount to just getting to work in the forms of gasoline, registration, insurance, and maintenance. Every step of the way, the elitist government thieves have gained, and yet we haven't even covered 1% for unexpected mechanical repairs. So, as it is now easy to see, the average American's true cost of living merely begins at 50% of their total earned income. We've already lost the first 50% simply in the act of earning and using money. See, it's all gone. Half of it's gone already, and we haven't even scratched the surface of what we need for our lives. Okay, now, with the amount that is left over, we are expected to pay for our housing. This comes in the form of rent or mortgage. For the vast majority, this piece of the pie accounts for over half of the monthly income. We pay this because we cannot count on police to keep us safe. We live in fear of the murderers, thieves, and rapists that roam the streets. The people the police will probably never catch anyway, and if they did, would just end up back on the street after bailing themselves out. So this piece represents the cost of you feeling safe at night. Mortgage or rent usually accounts for 30 to 45% of the average income budget. Okay, now, out of this last 15%, we are responsible to pay for our food, our water, our medicine, etc. You know, all the necessities for life, which God has already given us, and man tries to sell us. Oh yeah, and out of this 15% comes your savings for retirement. Remember, 86% die before age 65. This 15% is what most families survive on. This is your cut of the money you've earned. So, like I said, I'm not saying everyone should stop paying taxes. I'm just saying enough is enough. All men are created equal. Why are some afforded such luxury on the backs of the working class, who struggles constantly? Once you have saved your 15% for all your youthful working years and finally retire, you will be too old to truly enjoy it. This is so scary. The problem today is the same as it ever was. It is the problem that Jesus stood up against. It is the problem that Moses freed the slaves from. It is the cave that Plato wrote about. It is the inferno that Dante wrote about. It is the plague that the inner gospel message is the cure to. It is what the hymn of the pearl is all about. You are all the princes and princesses of the kingdom, being kept out of true consciousness in the world, in physical desire, in fear. You have been trapped in trying to satisfy desires which are insatiable. That endless work is hell. It is a hell for you which has created a heaven for your captors. It will never change unless you finally stand up and say enough is enough. Psilocybe mushrooms are the key. They were legal until the last time this truth became apparent during the 70s, which saw a rift form between government and hippie flower child countercultures. The truth is, our governments fear the masses uniting. They see the magic mushroom as dangerous because they know what happened before, and since they saw the end of their power and control and ultimately comfort, they made them illegal when no one has ever died from them, and they are non-addictive. Yet they allow cigarettes and alcohol to be legal because they can be easily controlled and heavily taxed, while these two drugs are accountable for a large percentage of all fatal accidents and illnesses, which are both highly addictive. Psilocybin cures OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, and they want you to be addicted. Why would they make the cure for your addiction illegal? The truth is, by the time one of the government man-approved intoxicants is responsible for your death, you've already produced 2 to 5 children to take your place in the fields, to produce for the deceiver who misled and killed their parents. If you stay addicted, you stay working for your addiction. There's the problem, which you are the cure to. Repost this video, share this video, become co-creator. Understand, then help the others. The time is now. Good luck, guys. God bless. I hope you can figure out what you're supposed to do. Nobody can tell you. You got to figure it out on your own. A teacher understands by giving the student an answer, it doesn't help them come to the answer on their own. That's why you don't just come up and say 2 plus 2 is 4. You help them think in the line of the answer, because it's the question that drives us in our lives, and it's the answer that we're seeking. But as long as they hide the answer from you, you'll consistently look for something you cannot see, and then you'll be open to their temptation. So be careful, guys. The deceiver's all around you. You're in its system and you don't even know it. This leads me to my next video. I hope you guys watch that. It's going to be enlightening. Good luck. God bless. Figure out what you're supposed to do so you don't end up doing nothing with your time. Because at the end, you will be judge yourself on how you've spent your time in the world. So good luck. Bye-bye. God bless. Love you.